That's the news tonight. Geronimo Stilton signing off.
Babay na, nak. Good night.
Nana, pati niya. Duro, galing salida, galing kay Dugay ito. Alam mo, alas 10 ka naman.
Unsa may problema.
Tago na nga to.
Magalang shout out sa tatlong people na nanonood dyan. My Choice Channel, magalang shout out. Levita Vlog, magalang shout out. Magtago lang, nagtatago lang ako My Choice Channel kay Haggard ako naong. Ay, nako. Saglit lang ako kasi gusto ko lang magkaroon ng activity dito. Tapos kasi may lagas ako ng 10 today. asa gikan. Kuan kanang today nagbisi-bisihan ako kay tomorrow akong friend birthday dayon naghimo ko og kanang mango sago gani nga dessert dayon dire-diretso na hangtod mag-dinner kay magluto na pud. May grab shout out Kevin. Ako gan tinglagas karong adlaw no kay kaninang buntag kay okay pa man to siya pag tan-aw na ako karong gabi kay na kulangan naman og 10. Taga-asa ka may choice channel? Oh, Kevin is learning Filipino language so fast. Thank you so much for Kevin. How are you today? How is the weather in your country today? You can see me because ipatulfo na idol kong kinsay nagkuha sa 10 nimo. Cagayan de Oro. Ako may choice channel. Wala ko'y permanent address. Sa what happened ate? Ay nako Kevin, No, I'm not in a bad mood. I'm in a good mood, but I don't feel like showing up. But not showing up. Taga Cagayan de Oro. Ako naman is I stayed in Dumaguete for 7 years. And then now my husband and my daughter is living in Cebu. I married a Cebuano. He's not in a hurry. No, I'm not in a hurry. In PA ko sa una. Pero dili na. I already have my home and I already have the right to feel homesick because I already have my own home. I'm not in a hurry, Kevin. I just like to stay at the background because taga Uma TV, Yahoo, magalab shout out. Maupay nga gabi, haiyo nga nan. Pero originally talaga, my choice channel, taga Leyte gyud ko. I was born and raised in Leyte. And sa Waray na side, but nagpuyo lagi kog Dumaguete kay ako ang manong na naminyo man og taga Dumaguete. Dayon dito ko nag-eskwela og college. So dito ko first nakakaton og Bisaya. Pag Bisaya. So now I'm in Hong Kong. Late no, it's like this Kevin. It's the name of the province in Eastern Visayas. In Leyte. That's the right spelling. Maupayon. No, that's wrong. There's no such a word. Maupayon. Maupay, yes. Ate, are the people at your place beautiful like you? Mas daghang mga gwapa dito dong, sus. Latak lang po nila. Taga-uma, kumusta? Salamat sa pagdaan. Kevin, I know you're just bluffing me. There are a lot of people that are much prettier than myself. I don't even consider myself as beautiful. Nakalive pala ulit ako, host. Kulit ni Ate Adi ko, masara ang bahay ko. Bakit? It's easy. Just, oo, kasi nagkukulitan pa kayo dyan. Living vlog, salamat. I am actually watching my brother's live stream also. Naan na lugar mo sa sunog po? Yes, I've been living in Cebu for almost 10 years now. I like that reply. Which one, Kevin? Which reply, Kevin? Maraming salamat, madam. Dry akong lips. Vaseline lang ang malakas. Make a love shout out everyone, sabi ni Levita Vlog. Maraming salamat, madam, for coming kahit may own live stream ka. Make a love shout out to the 3 million people in the house. My Choice channel, thank you so much. Taga-Uma TV, thank you so much. And Kevin, all the way from India, thank you very much. Dudong. Dry season at Hong Kong. No, it's not dry like during winter, but it's very hot actually. Very, very hot. Supposed to be in Hong Kong this time is summer, but it's been raining for days. Pogi Kevs. Sino nagsabi sa'yo na pogi ka, Kevin? Susuntukin ko. Sino may sabi sa'yo pogi ka, Kevin? Who told you that you're pogi bunso and pogi Kevs? They are lying to you. Oh, Kevin, if you like to be friend with My Choice channel, you can drop your link here. Or My Choice channel, ikaw na lang magbaba ng bahay mo, My Choice. You can use your ninja if you like. What is pogi? Honestly, do you want an honest answer, Kevin? Sinagot na ni My Choice channel. Pogi ka rin ba, My Choice? Honest answer. Yeah, as what My Choice channel said, pogi means handsome. Pogi means handsome. Pogi sa hindi pa uso ang tao. Ayaw pag ingon ana ba. Pareho ra ta ani koan my choice. Really? Yes, but sometimes we also use that in a sarcastic way. Like some if someone is very uh, like he really believes in himself, then we would call him, oh, ang pogi mo no, even if he's not. It depends on how they use it, or it depends on how the person says it. Yeah, if you also have to um, observe the person's expression or facial expressions of the person saying you are pogi. If he is really sincere, then he's really telling the truth. But if in a sarcastic way, then have a doubt. I can drop my link, Idol Kevin. I have no jacket, so please drop your link. Ay, wala ka palang jacket. Kaluoy ba po di ay? Ay, sa mo, aray ko. Sorry na good. My choice channel. Wala mang ka magsaba, oy. Ay, saha. Ano, may jacket ka na ano, my choice. Sorry na good. Thank you so much, Kevin. I was at Ate Vlog Live yesterday. I I missed her live stream yesterday because I was in the kitchen. She did it like around 6 o'clock, I think. 6 o'clock p.m. is feeding time here, so I cannot attend such time. Mopasa is sweet. What? Her ward is so cute, Bunso. Yes, the baby boy is so cute. Black Love is my closest friend here in Hong Kong. We've known each other for like 3 to 4 years, I think. Saan hangin, oy? No, I didn't teach you mupasa and mupit. You teach me long ago. No, not me. Black Love is a really nice person. I think that's how she sees me also. I hope so. Kevin, is your subscribers raised a little bit? Had increased, I mean. Remember, ate, you were eating a chocolate when you teach me in March? Mupasa. I don't remember. I don't even know what mupit and mupasa is. No, when I said masarap, you said it's mapait. Mapait. Because I was eating dark chocolate. So, mapait. Yeah, if I were eating the chocolate, dark chocolate, it means mapait. Mapait is bitter. Yeah, it's easier this time. What else do you want to know, Kevin? My Choice channel. Maybe My Choice channel is in your channel, Kevin. Thank you so much, Kevin, for staying. Madam Levita, maraming salamat sa pagpunta ha. Well, Cebu province is nice in terms of um, beaches, and it's also rich in history. Yes, I have one daughter. She's only 9 years old. I married late. Again, if you ask me if Cebu is a nice place, It's actually a nice place in terms of because it is rich in beautiful like beaches, white sand beaches and all that. But uh, there are only a little part of Cebu which is suitable for farming because the land of Cebu is more on like rocky. That's why most of the people source of living is like fishing, and it's Cebu City is actually a progressive city. It's I think the third largest city in the Philippines. Yeah, as I have said, it has a lot of because Cebu City is also rich in history. So that's why it's famous. Famous of its like water because there's bird sanctuary. um there's also a nice diving spot there, and like there also marine reserve in one place, so most foreign people likes to visit Cebu Cebu province because they have beautiful beaches, beautiful like marine tour. No, I'm just watching him with my other account. Hindi hindi ako nagla-live stream para sa kapatid ko. Are you planning to are you planning to relocate to the Philippines, Kevin? There are actually a lot of Indian people in the Philippines. If JB channel, make a love shout out. Make a love shout out from Blog Beloved. Actually, there are if in every country, if there is Chinese Chinatown, there are also a lot of Indian. There should have Indian Indian town in the Philippines because there are also a lot of Indians living there. I even have a student before in one of the province in the Philippines, an Indian boy. His name was Nikal. New Waivers 80s RDF. Oster DF, mag-love shout out. Tatlong tamsak dan. Oh, wow, salamat naman. So, pang-apat ka. Mag-love shout out host. Hello. Hello. Hello, New Waivers 80s. Salamat sa pagbalik. You're planning to up Pinay. Okay. Good luck. Good luck, Kevin. Maraming salamat po, New Waivers 80s RDF for coming. JB JB is the elder brother. The bunso is Pao. I will have to learn a lot of Tagalog. JB is sleeping now. Vlog ni Love, nasa cruise ship na ba? Nasa cruise ship na ba kayo? Or bukas pa kayo lalarga? Taking efforts to learn Tagalog. Well, if you get used to speaking the language, it's actually the easiest, because what you say is what you read is what you speak. Unlike other languages like French, uh, the written words is different from what they speak. But Tagalog is the same. What you write is what you tell. So what do you want to learn? Tumatanggap po ako ng tutorial. Bukas umaga, kong lang isla yacht party. Okay. Yacht party pala, akala ko cruise. John Lloyd Cruz? Ah. So anong gusto mong matutunan, Kevin? You want to have a son, in an Indian Pinoy son someday? I know you are still young. You still have a long way to go. Mag-cruise sila sa August. Sa August pa pala. So tomorrow is just a yacht party. No, Ate Vlog ni Love not is is not going there alone. No, I mean, bata ka pa, Kevin, di ba? How old are you, Kevin? You are only in your 20s, right? Ilang taon ka na, Kevin? Naintindihan mo ba? Oh, 'di ba? 27 ka lang. So mahaba-habang panahon pa yung gugugulin mo. You have to save, and um you will meet a lot more of girls, or marami ka pang mamimit na mga Pinay until you reach 35. Yacht party only, but I'm not joining. I prefer to stay in home with Paco. Hindi kasama si Paco. Hay nako, pag ganyang party na nakalutang-lutang lang yung boot, nakakahilo. Keep saying what? Parang akong timang niya na nagsasalita. It's been a long while, darling, from end to end. Ang delikado, mag-aakyat si Paco. Oh no. Yeah, you are already 27. It's not old enough. Bata pa yung 27, Kevin. Huwag kang magmadali. getting married is not a race. Don't you know that? You have to enjoy your singlehood. And because if you get married, you will miss everything. No, it's not too late. 27 is still young. Even 40 years old is still young. Well, that's what I was thinking also when I was 29. I feel like I'm already too old. But now I feel like I still have I should have wait longer. Ate, you got married in late 30s? I don't have any plan to get married actually, Kevin. But I got pregnant when I was 30. I gave birth at 33. How about never marry at all? Well, it's a choice because hula, Juntrix TV, mega love shout out nimo dong. Kumusta naman ka dong? Congratulations di ay sa imuhang new job. Accidentally got married. No. It wasn't accident. Getting pregnant was my plan, but I don't have a plan to get married. I just want to have a child. But the dad of my child married me. Sabi ni JB Channel, Juntrix, hi. Kumusta naman ka, Juntrix? Aisa ha. Umalis na siguro si Sir Waivers 80s. Waivers 80s RDN. May jacket na si Kuan Juntrix. Live in relationship, yeah, I live in relationship and then I got married 3 years ago. Nice guy, I appreciate. Yeah, he is a guy. Somehow he is a nice guy. Wala ka managatron, John Trix. Wala ka managatron dong. Sobrang init dito eh. Ini-interview ako nito ni Kevin. Wala oy na ako butuan. Asa day ka sa una na asa day ka sa una sa Surigao? Si JB is vlog ni Love. Si vlog ni Love yan siya. Kevin is not a Japanese. Kevin is an Indian. Ate, what is Philippines tradition when it comes to relationship and marriages? Ah, tubaga pagod ni Juntrix, oy. Oo, Dinagat di ay. I remember now. Dinagat Island ko before. So, nibalhin kag Butuan. Um, I guess different provinces of Philippines have different traditions and concepts for relations, food, and culture. Yes, but different food. Yes, every provinces has their own delicacies and favorite food, something like that. But in terms of marriage and culture, we share the same culture, but in every provinces we also have our distinct cultures and like traditions, especially if um, well actually every provinces has different ways of life and all that. Nag-edit ako ng poster for tomorrow FB live. Ang info ko lang pa bukas na live, kaya tab JB gamit. Sa ano ba yan? Doon sa kay Madam Rodelia. O trabaho naman. Congratulations. Mami niyo, jud ka ana kay nana kay work. Pagtigom sa adudong ha, ayog sigig inom ha. Inig makasweldo ha, mag-save sa before mag-inom ha. Munay ang tambag ni mo dong. Kevin, don't you know that Philippines also has a bit of Indian culture? No, you're not asking tough questions. I only, well, even if it's kind of tough, but I would answer you as much as I could and what I know. So in the place where I grew up, I noticed that they actually don't uh, give much attention to the the marrying concept, because most of the couples there are just living in together without uh, being married. Inom sa usa mag-save, ayaw pud pag ingon ana. It's not the right way of saving. Kay kung ulahi na ang pag-save, usahay wala na jud masalin. So, saon na lang. Ingon ana sa kuan, ingon ana sa financial literacy. You save first and then yung tira, yun yung panggastos. Ate, can I conclude that mostly in Philippines live in relationship are common? Yes, mostly, because if someone, like, if they're already in love with each other and they cannot afford to like to spend on wedding, then they would live in together first, and they would save for themselves, and then until that such time that they already have the money to spend for the wedding, then they would get married in their own expense. So that's what's going on, because very very familiar, how do you call this, very, I would give my parents as an example. My mother and my father eloped, and they were like, my father was 17, my my mother was 18, my father was 19. So they like each other, but my mother is totally an orphan, so they decided to live together until my third brother was born, and then they get married. um, Sometimes there's a mission, um, like in years, there was a mission done in our place, and they give free wedding for couples who have been together for years. So that's the time they got married. My third sibling was born. Maybe I am asking. Nobody believe. Well, not every, actually we actually believe in marriage, but the problem is sometimes monetary. Even if no mat like, even if we really like to get married legally, or to make the relationship in a legal form, the problem is we don't have money to support that kind of ceremony. So we sort out sometimes into living in together first. Ah, JB Channel said, I still believe Kevin. Yeah, Ate Vlog na Love got married when she was, before they live together with her husband. In my case, because I don't have any plan, actually. I have a deep reason why I don't want to get married. Supposed to be. But sometimes we cannot we cannot we cannot deny, or we cannot avoid, if the universe is the one doing the magic. It's not possible in my country, and not allowed. Well, actually, in all countries, it's not really allowed to live together without being married. But since you cannot you cannot force people to get married even if they cannot afford it. That's why sometimes the mayors and the parish or the churches also give free weddings during like Christmas time or Valentine's Day or summertime, something like that. If the couple pass the qualifications, then they will give a free wedding to the couple. Actually, it's not really allowed. It's not it's not in religion or in legal basis. It's not really allowed, but people, you cannot force the people to follow all the rules. It's not the economic cost involved in legally binding relationship. Yes, one factor is finances, financial. 21 years old, I got married. Ayan. Ate vlog nila got married in 21. Yeah, the church doesn't allow it also in the Philippines, but the people are the ones who are doing it. And the free wedding is a good concept. Actually, yes. Like if I go home, then if there's a free wedding in our town, then I will grab it. Because I'm only married um civil. Yeah, you cannot blame the people because sometimes poor people also want to be happy and to have someone in their lives, but they cannot afford. So they resort to living in together. Civil. In my country also, church provide free weddings for the orphans. That's good. Only for poor and orphans. Well, in the Philippines, they like or the mayor or the church would give free wedding, especially if the election is coming. If the election is coming, then they would do that. Or in the church, they would have a free wedding for people or for couple who are living in together like 5 years above. Then they would give the free wedding. Usually they do that like before Holy Week or February, but like I mean love month. Government provides community weddings for all religions. It's not rare actually. Like it's like this. If you are already a mature kind of person, and uh if you really wanted to have a life that is in pattern, like for example, if you study hard first and then got a job and then save for your future and have a girlfriend and save for your wedding day, you are a good kind of person. But some other people, they would only think of like getting into a relationship, sometimes impregnate their girlfriend as young as like 16 years old. Then I don't know. it's not a wedding is actually important and not rare actually, because nowadays people would also make effort to have this kind of ceremony before they really settle down. But in some cases, some people would resort to living in together first before they decide to really tie the knot. JB Channel said, Kevin, you are not qualified for free wedding. I think Kevin um is a person who can afford and not qualified for free. December and January is usually wedding months. Well, I think in the Philippines, the wedding month is June. Why Ate Vlog? Ate, is it expensive to perform wedding at the Philippines? Well, depends on you. If you want a simple wedding, if you want to have a simple wedding, then you can have it. But if you want to have a real grand wedding, you can have it too. Like people, some rich people would spend million in their weddings. But for ordinary people like me, I would already cry for a 50,000 pesos wedding because it's really hard to earn 50,000 pesos for the wedding. You are not an orphan and maybe you are financially stable. I will make forged records. Crazy. It's very expensive here too. As I have told you, it depends on your lifestyle, or like for example, for like me, I'm only uh, a poor person, but I want to have a wedding. So I would plan a simple wedding. Like I would rent my wedding gown, I would rent my husband's uh, clothes in an affordable price, and then we would rent a venue that is like 10,000 to 15,000 above, and we would only invite important and closest friends. Just, if you are a wise person, you shouldn't spend a lot in your wedding day, because grand or simple ceremony is still the same. It's still a wedding. So you have to be wise and allot your money more on your wedding process. I mean, in the union itself already, like when you are already, if you are planning to have a child, three children, like if you're planning to have three kids, then you have to think more of their future than your wedding alone. In India, I think because of the culture, you have different ceremony. I think you also spend money for dowry. Ate, in my place, people won't let you do a cost saving for wedding. I think in India, how many times um do you do wedding ceremony? Because as what I have seen, um for Christian people in India, they have a they will have a Christian wedding, and then they also have a traditional Indian wedding. Opodori is a business, especially in my province. Gold and Dory. Wedding is one. Oh, okay. So it's still Dory giving is still um, practiced in India. In the Philippines also, we also have Dory system, but they on the only people who are doing that is the Muslim community in Mindanao. Nothing like that. Never heard. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh. Oh, Kevin. Just marry Filipina. Flat screen TV is fine. Flat screen TV. Give a nice necklace to your mother-in-law. And like few thousands of money is fine. Gold and money, my God. What religion are you practicing, Kevin, if you don't mind? JV channel, you explain further. Well, seriously, what JV channel is telling you during in the Philippines during wedding, we give those wedding gifts to the married couple, like rice cooker, electric fan, refrigerator, flat screen TV. What else? Car for those who are rich. Yes, because these things are like for those who are invited, they would think that these things can be used by the couple in their, like, when they are started their family. When they're starting their family, they don't have much money to buy those things. So instead of cash, sometimes the invited people in that wedding would bring those gifts. Here people come, have food, wish, and live. Yes, we even give plates, glass, anything like any household wares you can give. Oh, relatives will give this? Yes. Father-in-law will give you a new car. Well, if the father-in-law is rich, he can give a car. But kumot Indian nga talaga to si Kevin. Well, yes, you can even give a set of like blanket, um, bed sheet, pillowcases, anything that can be used by the couple, it's okay. Towel. Okay na yun kaysa sa wala, di ba? Kaysa pupunta ka kasalan tapos wala ka man lang bitbit. So para may ano ka, may may panangga ka naman sa ulan. So kahit tuwala magdadala ka na lang. Mega love shout out 4 million people in the house. Tuwali is towel, same in our language. Yes, as I have told you. We also have bits of Indian culture. Well, if you have if you if you got a rich girlfriend, then your in-laws might give you a car. But if you marry a common person, then accept the towel. Accept the glass. Yung 6 na peraso ba sa isang karton. Pwede na yun, uy. Tagayan ng tuba ba? In your country, they take a loan for the dowry. Oo, kupita naman para sosyal. Don't ever do that, Kevin. Do not take loans for just for for the dowry. Huh? Banks give dowry loans? My God. Well, dowry is really a business in your province. If only in your province. We take a loan to buy rice and feed the visitors. Well, honestly, these are the things I'm avoiding. I don't want to bother my in-laws. I don't want to bother any other people just for my wedding. So that's why uh we have only the civil wedding ceremony because it's less costly than the one in the church. And we spend our own money for that. We didn't ask anyone for help. Boys need not worry, dowry is for girls. Who will give the dowry? The girl? Kevin, who will give the dowry? Where is the dowry to be given? I don't understand. Sino daw magbibigay ng Dory vlog nila? Ang mga babae? Puro yagaba, uy. Girls ang magbibigay? Sa'yo na yung ano mo. Sa'yo na lang yung armas mo. May kamay naman ako. When the marriage is fixed, the price for dowry amount is conveyed to the family. What? Di bali na, uy. Di na lang ako mag-aasawa. Bahala ka dyan. Sa'yo na yan, sa'yo na yan. This has to be either given before marriage or after a few days of marriage. Ooh. So you have to find a rich girl, Kevin. Diyos mio, Marimar. Binibili pala ang lalaki. Ate, that's what I wanted to learn, Philippines culture. Well, you will not, if you married a Filipina, then if you marry a Filipina, then you won't be given as you wouldn't have the dowry. You will be the one to give. Bibilhan mo ng kalabaw si tatay, bibilhan mo ng washing machine si nanay. Ate, that's what I'm not gonna marry an Indian. Ate, check the news of Kerala. There are crimes happening for dowry-related issues. What happened there? Hala, uy. Bahala na lang, uy. Ayoko mag-asawa. Ayoko palang mag-asawa ng Indian. In the future. So are you going to follow that kind of practice, Kevin? Or you're trying to escape to the Philippines to escape the of system? All traditional families follow the dowry system because it's a business. It's a crime to accept or request dowry as per law. Makapagbasa nga ng dowry system sa India, be. Sige, I will make it an assignment for today. Na-curious to ako sa dowry nila. Why it's a crime? Yes, Kevin. Start looking for a Filipina girl. Hindi ka magsisisi. Dahil pag nakakita ka ng isang babaeng Pinay naman luloko. Pipigain ka hanggang to the last drop. Pero pag mabait naman ang Pinay, syempre mamahalin ka niya ng lubusan. Nakaka-curious nga sabi ko sa iyo, di ba? Ate, usually traditional Christian families, especially what's RC? RC Church, a Roman Catholic Church, it's not allowed to ask for things like that, but happens secretly. So, do you think I mean, in your place, is your place more of Roman Catholic people? Because I know angkas kayo sa motor para Manila. Oo. Magnenegosyo kayo sa Pilipinas, Kevin, ng 5-6 pahulugan, mga gamit sa bahay, magtitinda kayo noon, tapos ipapautang nyo sa ibang kapitbahay. Tapos kayo misis, magmomotor, tapos magkaangkas kayo. So, ikaw yung driver, tapos si misis yung tagalis ng mga epektos nyo. Ganon ang magiging negosyo nyo sa Pilipinas. Pero, wag kang epal na maniningil kasi pumapatay din sila. Pumapatay sila ng Indian. Kaserola. Oo, yung set na kaserola, yung mula sa pinakamalaki hanggang sa pinakamaliit. Ate, do you think will church allow this? Of course not. You know, church is super heavenly. So, this kind of practices, they don't allow that, but they ask for donations. Instead of giving the dory to the guy, give it to the church. They will accept that. Because they will feed the poor. They will feed the orphans. All my life, without a doubt, I give you all my life. Now and forever, till the day I die. Vlog nila, handa na yung manggo-sago ko dito. Ang sarap-sarap. Punta ka na kasi bukas dun sa sa Admiralty na lang kami. Hindi na magbi-beach. Ano yung mga nire-track mo, Kevin? Visit India someday. Ate JB, help me find one. No, you have to find it yourself. You have to find her yourself because we don't know your choice and preferences. 27-year-old search for kind and loving Pinays. Wanted. You are searching for a loving Pinay. Are you a loving Indian? Okay. You are looking for a loving Pinay. Are you a loving Indian? That's the question. Uh, an Indian said, 27-year-old searching for kind and loving Pinay. Uh, a 21-year-old Pinay searching for a loving, rich, and handsome Indian. Oh, not only loving, generous, loving, generous, rich, handsome Indian. Dapat may generous para ano, pag nagmumol hihilain agad ni ate. Parang yung nakita kong Pinay dun sa H&M, yung kasama niya in chick na medyo may edad na. Hala, bili ng bili si ate ay. Tinitingnan ko sila, vlog nila. Tinitingnan ko siya ng, alam mo yung mata ko na nanunusok. Bigla siyang gumaganon eh. Yes, should be, grabe talaga siya. Obviously na ano siya. Obviously yung babaeng yun na materyosa. Ang lakas pa ng boses. Diyan sa Thai Kushing, na nakasabay ko sa H&M. Eh, yung inchik, medyo may edad na. Na obviously naman na hinuhututan niya lang. Uy, napaka-judgmental nyo. Calls himself Indian Pinoy. Mag-asawa ka nga ng Pinay. Tapos magnenegosyo kayo dun sa Pilipinas ng ng 5-6. O kaya, basta yung mga gamit sa bahay, kumot, payong, mga ganyan. Masaya ang buhay kasi may kita kayo eh. Kevin 9067, mega love shout out. Maraming salamat sa iyong pakikipagkwentuhan sa amin ni Vlog de Love sa hating gabi na ito. At hindi natin namamalayan sa kakadaldal, it's 12:30 na pala. Yes, Bombay. Yes, we call the Indians in we call the Indians in the Philippines Bombay. Mga Bombay. Bombay na nagtitinda. Isa kang Bombay, Kevin. 5'6", ayan na. Si Kevin ay isang Bombay na maliligaw sa Pilipinas. Isang Bombay na naghahangad na magkaroon ng asawang Pilipina na mabait daw, mabait, mapagmahal. Ayaw mo ng maganda, Kevin? Wala ba sa criteria for judging mo yung maganda? Basta Pinay, no? Ano ba sabi niya? Loving Pinays. Pinays? So marami pala yung hinahanap nito ni Kevin. 5'6", mag-loan kami sa'yo. Ang 5'6", Kevin, para malaman mo, kasi minsan, ang mga Pinay din na baka may masuungan ka mga Pinay, mga, Filipinos are bully. Tatawagin, they will call you these names. So, if you heard 5'6", it's a kind of loan that once you borrowed 500 pesos, the person who borrowed the money should pay back 600. That's why 5'6". So it's 100% interest. Mag-loan kami sa iyo, free gift to Alya. O di kaya payo. That's how you Oo, Kevin, is once you are talking to the elders, you shouldn't say oo. Especially in Manila. You have to say opo. All teeth is Ate El, happy to see smiling face. No, it's not just smile, it's a laugh because all my teeth and gums is showing. What's ayaan? Ayaan? Ayaan o hayaan? Hindi na bumalik si ano ay. Hindi na bumalik si sino ba yun? Si My Choice Channel. Ayan, ayun. Ayan means that. That and that. Ayan or ayun. Ayan means ayan, pointing the nearest thing. If you say ayun, it's a little bit far from you. You're pointing something a bit far from you. This and that. This, that, this and that. Ang ayan, that, ay nako, ambot. Same nung LS ko dito gets. Don't know heard it. So not say oo to elders. Yes, you have to say opo to elders. Because it's kind of respect. It's a sign of respect. Opo is correct. Opo? No. Opo is yes. Opo is... What do you mean opo is correct? Ayan na. Ayan, ayun. Opo, correct. Ayan na, it's there. Ayan na, it's there already. May nag-chat. Mega love shout out sa naka-background lang dyan. Well, is be able to find a Pinay? That's a question. Keep going, Kevin. If it's your time, it's your time. Will I be able to find a Pinay? Iyan po ang katanungan na mahirap sagutin namin ni Black Dilab. Kasi hindi namin masasabi kung na oo or hindi. Nasa sayo yan. Yes, and why it's Pinay? There are other... Mahirap ba? Mahirap ba maghanap ng ano? Yes, our question is why Pinay? There are other people, there are other countries. Why of all other Asian countries, why Pinay? There are Indonesians, Thailanders, Vietnamese, Sri Lanka, Thailand, Malaysia, Indonesia, Korea, China. Why the Philippines? I will park that question for now. Okay. Pero dapat kung naghanap ka ng loving Pinay, then you have to be a loving Indian also. Bakit ngayon ka lang? Bakit ngayon kung kailan ang ating puso'y mayroon ng laman? Sana'y malaman mo, sana'y nalaman ko, na darating ka sa buhay ko. Di sana'y naghintay ako. Reasons why a Pinay won't love an Indian. Kasi mabaho yung kilikili. Sorry naman. Ikaw sana ang aking yakap-yakap. Ang iyong kamay lagi ang aking hawak, at hindi kanya. Di kanya, bakit ngayon ka lang dumating sa buhay ko? Pilit binubuksan ang sarado ko ng puso. Ikaw ba'y nararapat sa akin? At siya ba'y dapat ko nang limutin? Nais kong malaman. Do you also want to park that question? we don't want to offend you, Kevin. I will give you 48 hours to answer. You want Pinay but you don't know why. Yes. Why does the sun go on shining? Why do these eyes of mine cry? Don't they know it's the end of the world? It's ended when you said goodbye. I wake up in the morning and I wonder. Reasons a Pinay won't like an Indian? Sabihin mo na nga, JB, kung bakit ayaw ng mga ibang Pinay sa Indian. Sabihin mo na, lovely. Baka madulas pa ako. Sige ka. I don't want to offend, please. Ate enough, it might lose, I give up. Oo. Wag mo na lang alamin kasi masasaktan ka lang. Wag mo nang alamin na lang, Kevin. Masasaktan ka lang pag nalaman mo. How to say I give up? Suko. Isa ang bataan. Yeah, you better not ask why other Filipino ladies doesn't like Indians because it will only hurt your feelings. Kasi brutal kami. Pero depende naman 'yon kung mabait ka naman talaga. Kasi may mga iba naman na hindi naman sila hin, there are other Filipinas who don't look at you know, the physical appearance. They are more on how they treat how you treat them, or how they are being treated. So a good looking feature is just a bonus for them, but most of them, they really look at the surface. Ay nako, sige na nga. You touch my life, but maybe I guess is I nice talking to you, ate. Ate L, Atag, take care. Bye, Kevin. See you. At mag-i-end na rin ako kasi alauna. Maraming salamat, lovely, sa pag habang ikaw ay nag-edit. Hindi ko pa talaga na-edit yung ano ko. Oh my God. Bye, everyone.